Hello everybody. Today I am going to paint a 12 by 24 cradle board. It's already been gessoed. I am going to paint it with an ocean underpainting, and then I'm going to resin on top of it. It is going to be beach heavy, so there's going to be a lot of beach with the ocean rolling in like this. So I'm going to do speed. I'm going to speed it up for you guys because this part takes a little bit. So I'm going to use a whole bunch of different kinds of paint. I am definitely going to be using some Amsterdam titanium white, Liquitex Basics, several different colors. Let's see, I have brilliant blue, aqua green, turquoise blue. There's not much turquoise blue in there. Maybe a little bit of this Master Sketch Ocean Green. I have this Cyan by Amsterdam. Then I have a couple of Artezas here, Phthalo Blue. I had grabbed the phthalo green too. Well, I will. And then for the beach, I'm going to use some of the white and some of this Arteza Gold and Arteza Burnt Umber. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to put it on here and just start painting. Okay, guys? Be right back. Alright, we are back. I have let this dry, and then I did the turtles, and then I let it dry. So now we're going to put on the first layer of resin, and in case I didn't say it before, this is 12 by 24. It's a wood cradle board, pre-gessoed, so don't have to mess with that. So I am going to put some resin down that has some tint in it. I'm not going to do it too heavy with tint with the mica powders because I don't want to cover up the turtles, but I do kind of want to mute them a little bit. So it's just kind of like right. So look, I am going for is more muted ocean. So all my powders today came from Island Micas and More, and you guys have, if you've seen my other ocean resin pieces, I often use these. These are my favorite. Stephanie over there is amazing, so go check her out. She has a YouTube channel called Paintings from Key West, and her store is called Island Micas and More. And this set comes with sand, ocean, dry Tortugas, and Caribbean turquoise. So those are the ones I'm using. It actually comes with a treasure too, but I'm not using that today. So these are the 4 I'm using today. So let's just get going. This will be pretty quick, and then we let it dry, and then we come back in with the foam several times so that we have a dimensional waves coming in. So, and some of the turtles will get covered up, and that's fine with me. It's not a problem. Yeah, there's plenty of turtles on here, so if a few get covered up, it's not a big deal. You know, some get hidden by the foam. It happens. I've been excited about doing this because I love sea turtles, and while I have never seen them hatching and going out to sea, I think that is an amazing process. So, all right, putting down the beach color. See how I didn't put it too heavy on there, so you can still see through it. Plenty good. And like I said, some of the foam will come up over the, like that, over the ocean. So, I mean, over the sand. So there won't be this much sand like this. Anyway, that's my vision. I hope it works. Never know. Gotta experiment. I put tape around the edge of the board, so. Okay. All right, this is the more transparent one. I wanted it closer to the beach. Then this one is the darkest one, so I'm putting it back here. All right, and then this is the middle color. I do want them to overlap a little, so I hope I poured enough resin. Let's just get it spread out. I have several beach projects coming up. So I have a clock I'm gonna do and a cutting board. I have not made a clock and I have not made a cutting board. So I'm excited, it's gonna be fun. All right, on this step, you've got to make sure that your whole entire surface is covered. It will self-level, but everything's got to be covered. Now I'm trying to check it, make sure everything's covered. All right, looking pretty good. All right, so now I am going to use the heat gun and just make sure all the bubbles popped. Before I do that, so I don't get resin all over my heat gun, I am using baby wipes because I am very conservative with my gloves nowadays because of all that's going on. So I use the baby wipes to make sure I'm not making a mess on everything because I don't want to ruin everything either. So, all right. I'm going to do it on low. Actually looks pretty good for the first resin. Actually, I had mixed a little sand a little darker than what I want the whole sand, but I think I am going to spread a little bit of this so that the sand has more interest and, you know, shadow. So there we go. It's not so flat. So some of the turtles show up better than others, like in the ocean over here, which is great. That's exactly what I was going for. So. Okay, so now I'm going to hit that with the gun again. So we're going to let this dry, and then tomorrow I'm going to come back in and we are going to do foam with our Castin Craft and alcohol ink, and we'll do the first wave. Thanks for watching, and I will be right back. All right, it is dry and it is ready for some foam. So I have already mixed up my resin, and I mixed up the white for the foam. So I am using the Pinata Blanco, just 2 drops of this and a few drops of the Castin Craft together, and that is it. So I am going to take the resin and put it to the point where I want the foam to go and back all the way to this edge. So I am going to put it in hyperlapse for that, so because it's just boring, and then when I get to where I'm going to put the foam on, then we will go back to normal speed, okay? Okay, so I think I have it covered really well, and I just went to the point to where I want the wave, the foamy part to be, and it's going to go that way. So I am just going to take this and line it up on the edge of that, and then use my heat gun and my torch to move it that direction. Had to go find my torch. Hadn't used it in a little while. All right, let's Okay, it's important to clean up if you drip somewhere like that. To clean it up, just take a baby wipe. And don't just wipe it once, you gotta wipe it a couple times. To make sure you got it all. Bit of white got a little bit out of hand right there. Now I am going to put a little bit more right here. All right, so now we are going to take our heat gun. We are going to start warming up the white and pushing it that way. I'm going to start on low. Alright, now you hit it really, really quickly with the torch. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple more waves while we're here. Okay. So, warm it up and push it. Alright, so now I'm going to hit it with the torch. Ow! I touched myself with this. Yeah, put that down before you do anything else. All right, looking pretty good actually. All right, let's do next wave. Actually, this is kind of crazy to me. I'm gonna move it with the heat gun just a little bit. Of course, you do not have complete control over these because they're waves. You do not get to control it. And it's resin. Don't get to control that either. All right. Yeah. There's a little spot here that doesn't have resin because I went down further with the white than I had put resin on there, so I want to make sure it's all covered. Always be checking your work. Thought there was a hair there. Okay. I think I may be done. I'm gonna let it sit here for a minute and think about it, and if I want to add a little bit more, I'll be back, but otherwise probably I'm just gonna let this dry now, and I will see you in the morning for a complete dried result. So be right back. Okay, here it is completed. I had to lay it down because the glare was just showing you guys me and in the reflection. So I like it this way, but I'm going to show it to you long ways too. This is how I designed it, but I also like it standing up. So let me just show you some close-ups. I like how the foam goes over some of the turtles, but not all of them. Still getting some glare, but it's not too bad. I'm loving the colors of the depths of the ocean. Alright, so there it is this way. Well, let me... Okay, here's how it looks standing up. So you could hang it either way, I think. Alright guys, so there it is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging with me. Please like and subscribe. Be inspired.